Hey, what's up, everybody? So it's super chilly, but that's cool. Almost fell backwards. All right, so I just want to take a moment to clear and connect. Wow, look at this dope little mushroom first. Let's just talk about this fantastic fungi. Anyhow, now I gotta set the camera up again, and we're just gonna let the birds help us clear our minds because the air element, it's Libra season, and the air element is just so heavy, but in a good way. But it's just like heavy on the air, lots of communication happening, lots of talking, chit chat. We got the breeze going now. I mean, was it really necessary? I would say not, because I'm frozen. But yeah, the birds are talking. I had about 3 to 4 blue jays. I saw 2, and I feel like I saw a third, but I feel like there might have been 4. But I did see 2 for sure, kind of fiddling about, or fluttering about, if you will. So it made me think, hey, it's time for a message from the feathered omens. Now, we'll take a little moment of silence. And you can hear many different types of birds. I saw a cardinal as well. So that was beautiful. Lots of bird signs. They're chasing all each other around. I got bird sounds, playing in the house. It is freezing out here right now, so I'm not gonna last long. But some bird sounds that were playing on the telly. Time feels like it's going real slow. And because I kept seeing those blue jays, because I saw the cardinal, I figured, we'll take a little look and see what the feathered omens wants to get into. Or maybe we're just meant to read about what types of birds. Come on, birds, give us a good one. Wait, these cards don't want to give. Maybe the message was wrong. So we got orange, there goes a blue jay. So we got tap into your sacral chakra is what I'm getting with the orange, fantastic fungi, maybe more nourishment, maybe take up that foraging class, maybe get more into holistic remedies. We get Mr. Blue Jay. Ooh, all right. We get the red-winged blackbird, which we do have those in the area as well. New surprises and understandings. And once again, we've got that red and yellow, which create orange in the red-winged blackbird. I'm sure if you're in the northern hemisphere here, you will certainly see those guys around. I'm thinking, let's see what else we got. And we'll dive deeper into that. Very protective. The black is symbolizing a protection, grounding. Red is symbolizing root chakra grounding. Solar plexus, that motivation and will to do things. And then we got that orange sacral. Be creative. Be creative in your endeavors. Let that sacral energy flow. Ooh. Geez. We got a few. Oh my gosh. So this is epic. This is going to tie in with something that happened the other day. We got a few. Right on the top, turkey. Blessings from the earth. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Not only did I see a turkey yesterday, but I saw 2 white albino turkeys. I meant to look that up, so thank you, Spirit, for reminding me. Heron. Also been seeing this guy a lot. So this is in reverse. They didn't really have reverses, but assert when opportunity is near. So we've got some opportunities popping up. Penguin. Penguin keeps being symbolized, and we got the birds going crazy. Trust in your dreams. So penguins involve dream work. You guys will probably see, you can hear them. You can hear the blue jays. And I've seen, we call them a crane sometimes. I always mess it up. But yeah, we've seen some herons along the way. My kids and I. Woodpecker, a new rhythm is developing. We get this a lot here on this channel. Oh, courtship and meaning, new relationship developing. So there's some new love, new romance coming in. Stay grounded. We got another red coming up on this bird. Listen to your heart and your head. Stay grounded, protected, and really realize what's in your mind and what it is that you want in a relationship. Grackle. We got free emotions and anxieties. So maybe with this new courtship developing, you got to kind of relax and free those emotions and anxieties that you may have. Trust in yourself, your worth, and your abilities. And the last but not least, most certainly, is owl. Spirits are strong around you. So maybe you will come across some of these birds like myself. I've come across the turkey, the heron. I've come across in metaphysical signs and senses of the penguin. Trust in your dreams. And let me just say, this dream work lately has been insane. The vividness of these dreams, the veil is thinning. That is the best way for me to communicate with spirit and my personal feeling. Um, so that's interesting. Pay attention to your dreams. There is a lot of messages coming through, and there is a full moon coming up with the Aries full moon, harvest moon. Woodpeckers, these guys are incredible. See them all the time as well, but there's a new rhythm developing, the new rhythm with this new relationship developing. So you guys are going to be getting into some new routines, some new moments, new habits perhaps, new ideas. Now my brother, this one, shout out to you, Tone, if you ever see this. Owls, spirits are strong around you. You guys may sense this. Now I'm saying with the owl because it is a very blessed, beautiful thing. When you come across an owl, maybe some of you guys are going to start working with certain deities. Hakate comes up, as this is almost diving into her season, very underworld. Any other associations, maybe look up owl and see who else resonates and comes up. But that's one of the first that I think of, as well as I think there's like Athena or Apollo is also coming up. So interesting. I don't work too much with deities, but I am very interested in them, and I feel their callings and such. But I just think it's more interesting than diving in. I mean, I guess I do some forms of deity works, but it's more of a fun approach to it all, I guess you could say. So we're going to dive into the red-winged blackbird, which is very interesting. This is the first card, to come up and float out. And there's these new surprises, these new understandings. And what does the red-winged blackbird, element of PQR. Perfect. No other bird has been associated with signs and omens more than the blackbird, of which are many varieties. It is color that one has evoked fear and promise. Red-winged blackbird, red-winged blackbird, though, is always a sign of new surprises and understandings coming your way. What had not been understood will soon be. What had not been explained or had been covered up will be brought to light. Be truth and authentic with yourself. That's another message I'm getting through. What had been muddled will become clear. What has been stagnant will be renewed. This is surprising promise when red-winged blackbird appears as a messenger. This is aggressive and territorial bird, has a red patch on its wings, with a dash of yellow making it stand out among other blackbird varieties. You and your efforts will be noticed and rewarded very soon in some surprising and unexpected ways. Your energy will be more dynamic, and nothing more than a soft nudge will get you insight, explanations, and often secrets from others right now. This will help you to understand and gain better perspective of the events happening around you, both currently and recent past. As a result, it will surprise you with what it renews for you. So that is the upright, and we did get Heron up in reverse, I believe it was, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to throw that back in reverse just because we do have reversals in here. But we're not going to get into that for the red-winged blackbird since it was upright. Now, turkey, blessings from the earth. There's some additional information with the turkey to give you guys a message from the feathered omens itself. Turkeys are native birds to this continent and are referred to as the earth eagles by Native Americans or indigenous. Almost every part of the turkey has usefulness to them. They were used as food, their feathers were used as decorations, and even their bones utilized. Turkey's appearance here is a sign of a great harvest for you. Beautiful timing with the Maven and harvest going on. Your efforts are bringing the rewards you seek. You are either in the midst or just starting a 12-month period of harvest in your life. This brings increased prosperity and abundance to your life. You will be rewarded in proportion to the work you have put in. Turkey's appearance now should encourage you to work even harder. It holds a promise of rewards proportionate to your efforts. Take some time to enjoy the benefits of your labor and then begin sowing seeds for future harvest as well. Do something in honor of Mother Earth. So here we go with the Mother Earth element once again coming up. I don't know what bird just flew by, but once again, signs from Mother Earth, that she has blessed you. For an expression of gratitude, the blessings of your life will keep the flow of prosperity moving towards you and help you manifest even more in the future. So your manifestations are about to go to 100. Um, for lack of better things, and I had to giggle. You got to laugh more, you know what I'm saying? Heron, assert when opportunity appears. So the heron, I believe, came up, boom, upside down. When the heron appears in a reverse position, it indicates that you are dabbling in too many areas and trying to assert inappropriately. Your emotions are murky and your actions are unclear. You are resisting the changes around you and hesitating to commit to excuse me, covering all possibilities. Remember that transition is a part of life. Nothing ever stays the same. To help you become clearer about the changes you and your proper course of action, as that one blows only away. Hold on a second. So that's really interesting. I just have to say. Sorry, birdies. Ouch. Now the wind's blowing, so I gotta just... Always something in the production, you know what I mean? Okay, so let me just put these guys in order here. Because we got a few cards, so we gotta go all the way. I mean, it's a lot, but we gotta cover it, It's the messages that are coming forth. Okay, so back to what I was saying. To help you become clear about the changes in your proper course of action, it's time to come clean out a closet. As you clear it and put it in order, your emotions will also become clearer. It's kind of sympathetic magic. You will see what needs to be cleared of your life and what needs to be acted upon. Very interesting that this is tying on to the other card we just had with the turkey and these new opportunities. It's like, don't block your opportunities, because there's some things you need to clear out and get out of your mind, get out of your heart, get out of your life. You know what I'm about to say with that one, right? Change is not always easy, but it does hold the promise of a new birth and growth. Focus on what you will gain, not what you may lose. And remember that is what is lost is no longer beneficial for you anyway. So we need to step into our authentic truth and power. We need to be our authentic selves. Is very much a message that's coming out. Now, with these dreams, what you're dreaming about, I know I can resonate with this. There's some certain things that maybe with that past card that you just had, or that card that we just mentioned with the heron in reverse, blocking out your authentic self. So there's things that maybe are coming up in your dreams that you're not being honest with in waking life, that are something that's arising now in the dream world. The penguin is a bird that does not fly. Its wings, though, serve a purpose when it is in the water. The wings serve as fins, and penguins' movement in the water is as smooth and fluid as other birds in flight. This watery environment is an archetypal symbol of the feminine, a part of which is the dream dimension. Pelican's appearance now holds a time in which your dreams will become empowered. Now is the time to act on them. Penguins can jump 5 to 6 feet out of waters and land on their feet. Now is time to take the leap to pursue your dreams. Now is the time to make your dream a reality. Your night dreams right now are increasingly lucid and colorful. They are prophetic, providing guidance to you on how to handle situations in your everyday life. Use dream time to solve problems and show you the best way to pursue your goals. Trust in your creativity. Okay, we saw that at the beginning with this mushroom. Trust in your imagination. Trust in your dreams. You have been asking for the opportunity and it has arrived. Now is the time to act. So these opportunities are coming in, but you might be blocking them with the heron in reverse. Even the turkey had these blessings from the earth. Very earthly material things are coming in. Maybe there's some stability and groundingness that's coming in, some financial stability. That's a thing that's rolling through. So I think that's really beautiful. And it's saying, when you clear these things out, when these things are falling away, it's only because it's going to build you up for something better. So that's something that's just flowing through right now, so beautifully. Oh my goodness. Let's see, what do we got? Woodpecker. Sorry for this pause as the birds are speaking with us. New rhythm is developing. Woodpeckers and flickers peck holes into trees and wood to get to grubs and other insects. Sometimes they peck to get directly at the insects. Other times they simply release the flow of sap to the outer bark to trap insects, which they will eat later. This drumming on the trees links the woodpecker to the heartbeat of the earth. So once again, Mother Earth, harvest connections, very beautiful. We've got Woodpecker's appearance now confirms a new rhythm at play within your life, one that will eliminate your worries and allow success to take root for you in the coming months. This is the beginning of something new, and thus your focus should be on the new plans and new endeavors. If Woodpecker has appeared, then you have laid the foundation, and now it's time for you to follow your own rhythms and building upon that foundation. To pursue your endeavors in the manner unique to you, doing things the way you always done them in the past will not work. Doing them the way others have done them will not work for you either. Boy, has that message rang true. Now is the time to plan and build for the future in a manner best for you alone. There is a new rhythm, new ability, and new opportunity. So, new opportunity for rapid growth around you right now. Opportunities are abundant right now. Take that leap of faith, take that leap and do the thing. Do those things that have been calling to you that you've been wanting to do for a while. I mean, life is too short to just sit around and go, I'll wait for this opportunity another time. Get out there and do it right now. And once again, with the past reading that I just had for the month of October, there's a very much a Five of Pentacles in reverse, or disc at that time, where it's talking about doing things differently than they've been done. And sometimes maybe some generations ahead of the game here will want us to do things in a similar way that they had done them. But there's nothing to come out of that when we do the same thing. So to mix it up and do it a different way is beautiful, because there's multiple ways to make the most simplest things, like a bread or cake or things like that. There's multiple ways that you can make that. We've got lots of allergies, so you can go without certain ingredients. You can test it and try it a different way and see how it comes out. So don't be afraid to take that leap of faith. Don't be afraid to dive into your potential, dive into your creative endeavors, create something, make something. Take that leap of faith and see what's really out there for you. So with the next card, the courtship and mating, the new relationship developing, maybe this is a friendship, maybe this is a new endeavor altogether. I mean, there is so many things that are arising with this right now. And I just passed this by, so forgive me. Here we go. Courtship and mating. An animal's first need is for food. The second is to mate. It is what will ensure the survival of the species. Every animal has its times in which is more procreative, and these times often reflect a rhythm in which your own creative energies are higher. Did I not mention creativity and sacral energy in the beginning of this video? I cannot believe how this is hitting. Spirit wants us to create, get out there, create things, put things into this world. I can't say enough. The appearance of this card is a signal that your own creative rhythms are growing and will continue through the next months. So we're going to be endeavoring on some beautiful, fertile new ideas. Some beautiful things are going to be coming out in the next few months. Relationships should take priority of all kinds. It looks like family, friends, and beyond. Do not ignore them. Give them all great attention. This includes both business relationships and romantic ones. People are drawn to you now. They will listen and attend to you. This is very fertile time for you, physically and creatively. Dress for success and show your best side in all endeavors. So make sure you are ready. Make sure you're putting that energy out there, that you're ready to take in those new opportunities, because something is going to be coming through and you want to be at your best, at your highest vibration and frequency. This is amazing. Do not hold back your enthusiasm. It is contagious. This card is a reminder that there are times when we should celebrate and dance for who we are and what is ours. Embrace new people and new relationships developing in your life right now. No matter how temporary they are, they will make you even more fertile and creative in the near future. So I got a certain somebody in line for this one. So very much tap into the relationships you have, tap into those new things that are coming in, because these relationships are going to put a pep in your step, if you know what I mean. So there's going to be some pep in your step. You're going to be feeling on fire. You're going to be ready to take on the day. These opportunities, this beautiful stuff that you're going to create, it comes from these emotions, this muse in your life, and that's incredible. Pay attention to who's around you. If you're clairsentient, or if you're clairalient, like myself, pay attention to smells. because a lot of scents are going to be coming up, and even if you have other senses too, you know, clairalience, clairgustance, clairvoyance, clairsentience, all of that good stuff. Pay attention to your sixth senses, if you will, because there is some beautiful things coming in. We've got the chimes blowing, the winds blowing, this air element once again. It's abundant. So with the grackle, 2 more cards to go. Free emotions and anxieties. So stop downing yourself. Stop putting your own self down. Stop masking. Really embrace who you are and own it to your fullest potential. Because I know that a lot of that's been coming up too, where we're kind of putting ourselves in the back burner, or we're not allowing ourselves to be authentically us. So be your authentic self. Speak your heart space. Take those leaps of faith. It's okay to put yourself out there and be vulnerable. Vulnerability is beautiful and it shows strength, honestly. And I think that it's something that's being lost in this artificial world, this artificial intelligence energy that we're getting into. So please be authentic. Please be vulnerable. It's okay. And I think it's a beautiful trait to have, and strength. So freeing these emotions and anxieties related to the meadowlark and the oriole. The grackle is a large black bird, once again, with iridescent feathers and an extra long tail. Depending on the light, the colors of the feathers seem to shift. When a grackle appears, it indicates shifting and intensifying emotions around us. You and those around you will need to find more creative, less destructive ways of expressing them. The coloring of the grackle is a reminder to take a different look at what is going on in your life. There may be many emotions involved, and you may not be seeing things correctly. The emotional intensity at play may be locking everything into place. Your vision is blocked due to anxieties and worries. Now is time for outside help and advice to free you of the unbalanced emotions and anxieties. Grackles love to live in pine trees, which are very therapeutic and highly charged emotional states. Pine tree flower elixir and pine fragrance can help alleviate and calm emotional states, especially for feelings of guilt. Grackle's appearance now is a sign to work toward clearing the emotions and finding new ways to channel them before things become even more complicated. Otherwise, you may find your health adversely affected. So, very interesting to go back to clairalience for a second. I've been smelling pine in regard to health. So it's interesting because they bring up health could be affected. So maybe working with pine, getting out into nature, being amongst the pines, you know, pine tree elements. Pine even came up the other day too. Somebody was specifically looking for it to have a Christmas smell. So really connect with pine and that frequency and that energy, because it doesn't mention many trees like this, but in this regard, the pine is really important to us because it is going to get us to release those feelings of guilt, self-doubt, and worry. More so the guilt part is what it had mentioned in the book, but I'm just getting those downloads as well of just getting rid of and clearing any stagnant emotions that are really not serving you through, because you do have more potential than you realize. Stop doubting yourself, stop second guessing. Remember that you have all these skills, talents, and things that you've developed over the years, and never forget that, because that is still a part of you. It doesn't just go away. You still have those talents and abilities, so remind yourself of them and own them, because it is something that we got all kinds of birds chilling today. And the owl. Spirits are strong around you. So what I'm feeling is like your beloveds, your ancestors, your spirit guides, the angels, anything that you resonate with. They are really at your side right now. And you are getting signs and messages from beyond if you feel and perceive them, if you think of certain people who have passed, maybe recent, very recent, or maybe even months, years, decades. Okay, these people are coming to mind for a reason, because they are around to support you. So you are very valid with that feeling. And I guess that's all that I have to say. So let's see what the book has to say for the moment. The owl has been worshipped and hated throughout the world, but always intrigues and fascinates. It is the epitome of mystery, magic, vision, and guidance. It also is one of the most ancient signs for spirit contact. The owl is the silent guide, teaching us to trust our instincts and silent impressions, especially in regards to spirit communication. It is an appearance now that is alerting you to too much spirit activity around you. The veil is thinning. There is so much spirit activity around, okay? The owl is also the creature of the night and symbolizes darkness within, the places where great secrets and great treasures are hidden. The spirit is around you now to remind you of this and to help you uncover these treasures. The owl proceeds guidance through the heightening your senses, physically and spiritually. Its eyes adapted to see the subtlest movement with the least amount of light. Because of this, you will see subtleties that you may not have noticed before. Its hearing is just as acute as its sight. Because of this, when an owl appears, you will hear undercurrents of the voices in others. The owl is telling you that help and guidance are available to you, but it is still up to you to act upon that guidance. So remember those signs and synchronicities that keep showing up. There's a lot of things to be uncovered. That whole message is really about these new opportunities. New beginnings are starting. You know, we're really going into a full energy here. We got to go about things a different way. The same thing is not going to work. The same ways are not going to work this time around. So remember to, look for the signs, develop your energy where you're having a higher frequency so that we can come into these beautiful things that are coming to fruition for us, for this beautiful energy and opportunities that want to arise to us. October is going to be an incredible year for some of you if you're willing to take that step and clear the things that are no longer serving. Turkey just jumped out again. What a little turkey. And that is blessings from the earth. So remember that you are highly blessed, loved, thought of, sent good vibes. Don't doubt yourself. Don't focus on the negatives. There is a lot of talk about don't focus on certain things right now, but more so focus on keeping that vibration high. Be happy, be excited, be thrilled, because good things are coming your way. I'm just dicing these cards up, as I like to say, and I'm going to put them away because I'm a rhymer, I guess. I've actually been beating on the drums. So speaking of rhythms, I got my timbales out. I might do a little video here on YouTube. I had the Animal Speak book. We're not going to get into that because I really got to get ready for the day. But yes, it's just such a beautiful inspiration. There's so many birds hanging out. We got so many great messages, and I hope that you have an incredible day. And remember to clear out any negative, stagnant energies and get ready for this full moon in Aries, because it feels like an intense one. I'm not going to lie. It's very impulsive. It's very, we're ramming right into it, so to speak. But remember that there's a bountiful harvest, that there's these beautiful opportunities, and use that Aries warrior-like spirit and energy to push through, to just go for it, to lead, and to really connect with what's coming in for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the Feathered Omens Oracle message from messenger birds from the spirit world, and I will catch you guys in the next video. I appreciate all the love, all the likes. Share this with a friend to boost my morale. I've been on YouTube for about 2007, so that's over 14 years, I think it is, maybe more. Help your girl out. It's your girl Angela Aries V. Bezos and Bubbles, the Broken Rose. All right, I'm out. Have a beautiful day.